everybody. I'm just gonna check to see if the mic is on. Yes, the mic is on. But yes, as you can tell from the title and from, this, that we are getting apparently, we are getting a Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition this year. Now, I already know that a lot of people are confused and some people are outright angry. Where do I fall on this? I don't mind. If this is all we're getting for the 35th anniversary when it comes to games, I'm cool with it. I know a lot of people are going to get mad and go, oh, but I want it to be the midnight game. I want it to be Sonic Frontiers 2. Guys, I want Sonic Frontiers 2 more than anything. I really, really want that game. I really want to play it. But what I want more than that game is that game to come out in a complete and great state. I don't want that game to be rushed because, 35th anniversary deadline, because they did that with, what did they do that with again? Oh yeah, they did that with Sonic 06. They also did that with Sonic Colors Ultimate. And look what happened! Yeah! Don't need to remind you of those disasters, do I? So, I think if this is Sega's way around it, I think this is a good workaround. Maybe we were meant to get Sonic Frontiers 2 this year. Hell, maybe not even that. Maybe we were meant to get like a 2D spin-off Sonic game where it's like, maybe like a successor to Sonic Advance or Sonic Rush. With like the modern characters instead of the classic characters. Maybe we were meant to get that as the anniversary game. Maybe we were meant to get Sonic Unleashed Remaster. Maybe we were meant to get Sonic Heroes Remake. Who knows? Or maybe this is what they had planned all along. Who knows? But at the same time, just because it's an anniversary, that does not automatically mean we need to get a brand new game. We don't always need a new installment of anything, really. Like, take James Bond, for example. James Bond had its 60th anniversary 2 years ago. 4 years ago, excuse me. I am so sorry to hardcore James Bond fans out there. I've probably pissed you all off. I am so sorry. But anyway, James Bond had its 60th anniversary 4 years ago, but we didn't get a new James Bond movie. We got some merch, I think. I'm not the biggest James Bond fan. I like James Bond, and I am definitely excited for that First Light game that's coming out in May. Yeah, unfortunately the game did get delayed to May, but yeah, I am excited for that game. Don't get me wrong, it looks amazing. But I'm not the biggest James Bond fan. But like I said, we didn't get anything movie-wise to James Bond's 60th anniversary. Hell, I don't even think we got a book, which is what James Bond started off as to begin with. So, if James Bond can have a 60th anniversary with no movie, Sonic can have a 35th anniversary with just a little game. With just a game, with just like a pre-existing game with new stuff added in there. Now, the question is, what is the new content of this definitive edition? That's honestly hard to say, because if you have played Sonic Frontiers over 100 times like I have, Jesus H. Christ, I need help, if you have played that game, basically, if you got that game post-September 2023, you will know that all the DLC in the game is already added in there. You do not need to download the DLC separately. The only one I think you do need to download separately is the Christmas costume, the Sonic Adventure 2 soap shoes, and the Monster Hunter costume / minigame. I think those are the only DLCs you need to download separately, but other than that, every other DLC is already within the game the moment you get it. So, that leaves one of two options. Either A, this is a game, this is like a Persona 5 Royal situation, where, it's basically the same game, but they add like lots and lots of new content and making the game so much better and so much more fun to play. Content that wasn't even in the original DLC for the game. Or, and I hate to say it, this is the more realistic conclusion, it might just be a Switch 2 port, like Sonic Frontiers Switch 2 edition, which I will still be fine with either way, because if you have seen the Nintendo Switch version of Sonic Frontiers, oh dear god, it's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my goddamn life. I have not played the Switch version, I've not played the Switch 1 version, but I have seen footage of the Switch 1 version, and it is awful! It is horrible! The frame rate and the graphics look so bad on there, like, oh my god, like, it actually makes, like, you know how, like, a lot of people were making fun of Sonic Forces back when that came out because the game's graphics look worse than the game that came out 11 years prior to that, right? Yeah, Sonic Frontiers on the Switch just says, hold my beer, I can make it look worse! And yeah, it did! It looks horrible! Oh, and I think a Switch 2 version of Sonic Frontiers would be a fantastic way to not only fix the Switch 1 version, but also maybe there might be some people that want to play Sonic Frontiers but have never gotten the chance because, well, maybe they only had like a PS3 or 360, and then like they didn't get a new console until the Switch 2 came out. I know that's a little weird to say, you know. I know there are going to be people watching this video scratching their heads on me making that comment. But what I mean is that not everyone got a PS4 when it came out. Hell, there are some people that still have a PS3 that don't even have a Nintendo Switch 1, a PS4, or an Xbox One. And there might be some people that got a Switch 2 because, well, the Switch 2 maybe they had enough money to get the newest console in a long time. I don't know. I've never met anyone that has done that, but I'm pretty sure those people do exist. I need a drink. As I was saying, Sonic Frontiers, anyway, the thing is, I know what you're thinking, well, if they have a Switch 2, wouldn't they get the Switch 1 version of Sonic Frontiers? He probably did, and then probably dropped it after the first 2 seconds, because of how awful the frame rate is. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop making fun of the Switch 1 version. I know that the Switch 1 version has its fans, I know, point it out. The Switch version is awful, okay, that's it. So, it could just be a Switch 2 version, but then again, even though I said that is the more realistic outcome, a part of me thinks that's not the case, because it's called Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition. And every single time a game is ported to the Switch 2 and it's presented as an edition, it's called the Switch 2 edition. They did that with Metroid Prime 4, and they did that with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, so it makes sense that wouldn't they do the same thing for Frontiers? I mean, like, yeah, you could make the argument they didn't do that with Sonic X Shadow Generations, but then again, why would you make the Definitive Edition exclusive to the Switch 2? The only way I could see it being exclusive to the Switch 2 is if it doesn't add any new stuff. But if it does add new stuff, why make it a Switch 2 exclusive? Now, the question is, am I going to get Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition? Fuck yeah, I am! Might as well, you know, whether it's just a port of the Switch 2 version, or it is on every console, but they actually adding new content that has never been seen before, either in, like, base game or DLC, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Depending on what that content is, though. Because if, let's say, all we get is just maybe, like, a costume, maybe, like, a Mega Man costume for Sonic, yeah, I'm not bothering with that shit, because that's a waste of time. But if we are gonna get, like, actual new content, like, maybe new levels, new bosses, like, you know, hell, maybe we can get some actual fucking side missions, like, maybe, like, a mode where you don't need to collect the memory tokens all the fucking time to something the pace of the game! And, like, who knows? Who knows? Now, another question is, when will this game release? If this is Sega's anniversary Sonic game this year, they can't release it in November. And I know what you're thinking. Why can't they release it in November? Grand Theft Auto 6. You know, the game that's been hyped up for over a decade, the most anticipated game of all time right now. So anticipated that it's made people forget the fact that Half-Life 3 was meant to be a thing and just never happened. You know, that game. Yeah. Now, it is possible that GTA 6 could be delayed again, but the thing is, GTA 6 is still slated for a November release of this year. And if Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition comes out at the same month, not even the same day or the same week, just the same month as GTA 6, it's going to, GTA 6 is not only going to destroy it, it is going to take it, and it's going to take it, rip it apart, eat it, shit it out, stomp on it, and then throw it all the way into the jungle. That's what GTA 6 will do to it. Now, I don't plan on getting GTA 6. I am going to get Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition over GTA 6 regardless. But the thing is, A, there's a rumor going around that GTA 6 might be £100, and yeah, I'm sorry, I'd rather not spend £100 on one game, thank you very much. I did that with LEGO Dimensions, and that's one of the biggest regrets I've ever made in my life. And the second reason is because, well, how do I put this? I don't need to get GTA 6. I know that making videos on GTA 6 would possibly get me more views. Hell, it'll probably get me more subscribers. But I don't care. I think GTA 6 looks great, but I want to get it at my own time. I'm going to wait until the game drops in price. So I might not get it for another 1 or 2 years. I know to some people that is disappointing, but hey, I still think the game looks great. And hell, I think GTA 6 is going to be better than Sonic Frontiers. I can't deny that, because at least GTA 6 will be an actual open world game. I'm sorry. Like, Sonic Frontiers is a good game. It just could have benefited by actually being more open world than it was actually presented, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. We will see Sonic Frontiers 2, not Frontiers 2, Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition either sometime this year or next year. Bye!